Good afternoon. Today we are going to do, this is another honeycomb stitch. I hope that you can see that properly. This one is a little different. It uses the reverse stitch. And I don't know if we've ever done the reverse stitch this way, but this is an opportunity to try it out. And this one does not use a set number, although I am going to chain 14 and use 14 for that. And today I'm using my Denise hook. Okay, so we're going to start our normal first row to get a foundation row. And that's just the normal picking up the stitches. I use the hump, the back loop. You could use the regular side loop if you want for that. And yeah, it's all up to you what you choose to do. Okay, and the return pass is our normal return pass where we chain 1, then yarn over, pull through 2, all the way back. Okay, now when you do the reverse stitch, you're actually going to use the loop that is on the back of the piece. So for this, what we're going to do is we're going to reach around in the back, and like a Tunisian simple stitch, you would insert, then pull up your loop, and then it's simple stitch, reverse stitch, bring your work forward, find that loop, pull up a loop, and then we'll go back into the front and pull up the Tunisian simple stitch. And that is the way that this runs back and forth. Turn your work over, find that back loop, pull up that loop. Really, Ronan? Got Ronan over, I have boxes over to the side and he's playing in the boxes. So I apologize for that noise. Hopefully I can edit that out. And you can see it's a little difficult to work with, but it's possible. And then when we get to the last stitch, we're going to go through both of those 2 stitches on the end for what I call that neat close. Return passes, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, all the way back. Okay. Now the second row is actually just the opposite of what we did the first time. We started with the reverse stitch, so we're going to start with the Tunisian simple stitch here, and then turn our work over, go through, pick up that back loop for the reverse stitch. Sometimes it's a little tricky. Tunisian simple, and then you'll go through the back, pick up that back loop, and you can see this mimics the purl stitch with that bump there. That's where you're going to put the Tunisian simple. Then you'll go back through the back. And the easiest way is actually just turn your work over, find that back loop, pull up the loop. And then Tunisian simple on the next. Turn your work over for the reverse stitch. Then Tunisian simple. And then turn it back over, pick up the back loop. Tunisian simple, and then the last stitch for this side would be that reverse. But then again, the actual last stitch is going through the last two for that neat close. Return pass, chain one, then yarn over, go through two, yarn over, go through two, yarn over, go through two, go through two, all the way back. And that is basically it for this version of the honeycomb stitch. I'm going to repeat those 2 rows with you, but I'm going to move it up a little bit closer. So we did the second row. Now we're going to repeat the first row of the 2-row repeat, and that begins with that reverse, that Tunisian reverse stitch. Go around into that back, pull up your loop, then Tunisian simple, then the reverse, turn your work over, pull up the loop, then simple. I don't think I need my extra there. And then reverse. And then this Tunisian simple stitch. And if you can see, when you're doing that Tunisian simple stitch, you already look like you've got a purl stitch. So that is how you are doing that. See if I can get this a little sharper. Okay, then the reverse stitch. Tunisian simple. The reverse stitch. Turn your work over, find that back loop, pull up the stitch, Tunisian simple, then our reverse, Tunisian simple, and then we'll go through the last 2 here for that neat close, picking up both of those stitches, pull up a loop. Return pass is chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 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 all the way across. And my yarn a little matted there. Got it in a little bit of a knot, tangle there. Straighten that out to finish the row. And then we'll begin the second row of that row repeat, which begins with the simple stitch, Tunisian simple stitch, turn the work over, pick up the back loop, Tunisian simple, turn it over, pick up that back loop, and that is the reverse stitch. Simple, reverse, simple stitch, reverse, simple. Next stitch is your reverse stitch, and simple, and then your reverse stitch, and then the last stitch, go through both of those loops for that neat close. Chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that creates a little bit of a different type of honeycomb stitch. There you can see on the back, like I said, depending on what's going on in the hive, you're going to see some different honeycomb stitches. But it is just a simple 2-row repeat. You know, the first row you start out with your reverse stitch, then Tunisian, reverse Tunisian, and then when you come back and do the second row of that repeat pattern, you'll start with the Tunisian simple stitch and then a reverse Tunisian simple stitch, or the reverse stitch. And that is it for this stitch pattern today. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again next week. Bye.